A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a dramatic escalation of geopolitical tensions, European leaders have issued stark warnings to U.S. President-elect Donald Trump regarding his recent comments about Greenland, a territory administered by Denmark. Trump, who was set to take office on January 20th, suggested he might consider military action or economic tariffs to assert control over the mineral-rich island, igniting a wave of condemnation from Germany and France. German Chancellor Olaf Scholz, in a hastily arranged press conference, expressed incomprehension among European leaders over Trump's remarks, emphasizing that the principle of the inviolability of borders applies to every country. Scholz underscored that this principle is foundational to international law and should be respected by all nations, regardless of their power. French Foreign Minister Jean-Noël Barrot echoed these sentiments, asserting that the European Union would not tolerate any attempts by other nations to attack its sovereign borders. He stated, "There is no question of the EU letting other nations in the world, whoever they may be, attack its sovereign borders." Denmark has responded cautiously, with Foreign Minister Lars Løkke Rasmussen indicating that the country is open to dialogue with the US while firmly rejecting any threats of force. He remarked, "I have my own experiences with Donald Trump, and I also know that you shouldn't say everything you think out loud." The Danish government is currently navigating a delicate situation, balancing Trump's aggressive stance with the growing calls for independence from Greenland's political class. Greenland's Prime Minister Mute Bjid has made it clear that the island is not for sale and is ready to take significant steps towards independence from Denmark. In a recent statement, Bjid highlighted Greenland's desire to break free from the shackles of colonialism, referencing a self-government act that paves the way for a potential referendum on independence. The geopolitical significance of Greenland has surged in recent years, particularly due to its vast natural resources and strategic location in the Arctic, which has become increasingly important as climate change opens up new trade routes. Trump's comments have heightened concerns about the potential for conflict in the region, especially as he has refused to rule out military intervention not only in Greenland but also over the Panama Canal. His son, Donald Trump Jr., made a brief visit to Greenland, where he attempted to garner support for his father's ambitions, claiming that the island's residents feel exploited by Denmark and are being held back from fully utilizing their natural resources. In response to Trump's aggressive rhetoric, Danish Prime Minister Mette Frederiksen expressed skepticism about the likelihood of military intervention, stating that she could not envision such actions taking place. However, the Danish government is keen to avoid confrontation and is seeking to engage in constructive dialogue with the US to address security concerns. The situation remains fluid, with local elections in Greenland set to take place in April, which could serve as a referendum on the island's future and its aspirations for independence. As the world watches closely, the implications of Trump's comments could reverberate far beyond Greenland, impacting international relations and the delicate balance of power in the Arctic region. Scholz's remarks reflect a growing unease among European leaders regarding the US's approach to foreign policy under Trump's administration, particularly in light of recent global events, including Russia's invasion of Ukraine. The Chancellor reiterated that borders must not be moved by force, a message that resonates deeply in a Europe still grappling with the consequences of aggression from powerful nations. The upcoming weeks will be critical as the EU navigates its relationship with the incoming US administration and seeks to uphold the principles of sovereignty and territorial integrity that are fundamental to international law. The stakes are high, and the international community is closely monitoring how these tensions will unfold in the coming months. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.